Hi friends, Tina did it here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I made this framed cork board using mostly Dollar Tree items. The only thing here that's not from Dollar Tree is the frame itself, but I mean Dollar Tree does sell frames, so you can definitely still make this project using all Dollar Tree items. I'm definitely in love with this idea. I even made a little spotlight for it on top from my previous project. If you did miss out on that spotlight up there, I will put the link down below, and here's how it looks in the dark and the light on. So definitely I love this project. I love the way it turned out, and you could also change things up a bit. Maybe you'd like to make it into a dry erase board or a chalkboard and put it in the kitchen. You would follow the same steps but just using different backing. Now, if you want to see how I made this one, just keep on watching. I'm sure you've noticed I had 3 crates going across the bottom of the frame, so I'm going to go in with this burnt umber and snow white paint by Apple Barrel, and I'm going to paint my crates. Of course, the crates can be any color you'd like, but my frame is brown, so I'm going to basically have my crate white and some brown added to it. Now I'm going to go in with E6000, and I'm basically going to glue the 3 crates together. Remember, E6000 does take a while to seal and completely dry, so you want to put those together and just set them aside. So the story behind this frame is that it was a normal day at my house. The kids were playing ball in the house and then this frame fell down, glass broke, and the bottom broke. But me being me, I kept the frame and I thought maybe I can turn it into something else. So that's why I have this broken frame. But remember, Dollar Tree does have frames, so you can definitely recreate this idea using the Dollar Tree frames. And no, you do not need to break the bottom of your frame. You don't need to break it, because notice later on the crates are just sitting on top of my frame. Sorry, I know this part went pretty quick, but basically I took a trifold board or a cardboard. They do sell the trifold boards from Dollar Tree, so I just picked that up and I traced the inside of my frame because I want this to be in the frame itself. You can definitely cut the extra piece down there, but my crates are going to cover that anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now I cut 2 pieces, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but I went ahead and cut 2 pieces just to make it a little bit more thicker, because I will be using the adhesive cork sheets from Dollar Tree later, and it's not wide enough where you can put a thumbtack in it, so I wanted to make it a little bit thicker. But if you're going to use a chalkboard on this or a whiteboard, you definitely can just use 1 sheet of cardboard. So here I applied a whole lot of tacky glue, and I'm going to glue the other cardboard piece to the first one, and of course I'm going to set that aside to dry. Before I forget to mention, if you like videos that are straight on point and cute and simple projects like this one, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you're notified every time I upload a video. I have really cool projects coming up. I have 2 requested videos, a wagon and a squirrel table, and I'm also going to be making an outdoor bench later on for my fall decor for my front door, so you definitely don't want to miss out. Now I'm going to take the adhesive cork sheets. I'm using 3. This obviously depends on how long your frame is, but mine fits 3. So I'm going to take 3 of them. So here's how the cork sheets look once they're open. Notice they're very thin. That's why I went ahead and did the whole cardboard idea. So these are self-adhesive. You don't need glue. They're just like stickers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the corner. I'm going to take off the top part itself, and I'm going to fold it down, lay it down onto the cardboard, and then peel off the back. Just like that. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the other 2, and I'll be right back. Notice there's some cardboard showing on the side of my board. That doesn't really matter because that's where we're going to glue it onto the inside of the frame later. Now I'm going to set that aside for a minute and then bring back the frame, and I'm going to basically just use glue on the inner side of the frame. So here's how it should be. My frame here is flipped over. I'm going to basically just put my board just like that after adding the glue. So I'm going to go in with E6000 and hot glue and take care of that step and put in my board. Notice my frame already has a hook to hang it from. If you're going to use a Dollar Tree frame with this, make sure you take the hook off of the cardboard and E6000 it onto the frame itself, because I don't really trust those backing the cardboard with the hooks and the hanging, especially that we're adding the crates to this and the spotlight to this. So if you are going to do that, make sure if your frame hook is not on the frame itself, to E6000 the hook onto the frame itself for support. Now I'm going to bring in my cardboard, put it in place, add some weights to it, and let that completely dry. And here's how it should look. Now the bottom of the cardboard, remember I told you, you can cut that, but for me, I just left it because I thought the crates are going to cover it anyway, so I just left it as is. But you can definitely cut the extra piece of cardboard that's down there if there's any sticking out of your frame. Now I'm going to go in with the crates and I'm going to E6000 it onto the frame itself. And like I said, here I am just applying E6000, and then I'm going to place my crates on there. Just make sure your crates are nice and straight, and then just set aside to dry. While this part is drying, I'm also going to put the spotlight box up on top. I'm also going to use E6000 on that as well, so that way it doesn't fall apart. So I'm going to find the center up on the frame, and I'm going to put E6000 onto the frame itself and put that over there and let it dry as well with while the crates are drying. Now if you missed out on the floating lamp that I made in my bedroom, it's very similar to this, but it's glammed up in silver instead. I will put the link down below to that video. Basically that will show you how I made the spotlight as well. It's the same steps. So now I'm just going to put this in place, and I'm going to put scissors or something under it so that way it doesn't fall forward, and it will seal nice and straight. Now I'm going to leave this and let it dry overnight. You want to make sure the E6000 does seal, and here's how it looks. I did add a bow and a bouquet of sunflowers down there, and I added a few pictures, and here's how the spotlight looks on. Of course I have my natural, like my actual light on right now, so you can't really tell the difference, but I will turn off the lights right now so you can see how it looks with the spotlight on. But I'm definitely in love with this project, and I'm glad I added cardboard onto the back, because the thumbtacks, with just the cork sheet, it wasn't enough. So definitely take the extra time and add the cardboard onto the back. It does make a difference. Now I just added a few pictures of my daughter, my niece, and when we were on vacation, and here's how it looks with the light off. The spotlight definitely makes a difference. Now you can have this board in your kitchen and make it chalkboard and add the menu in there, but I'm definitely in love with this. I think this is my favorite project, but I would like to know what you guys think down in the comments. This was definitely a great way to upcycle this frame. Now, if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more fun DIYs. And make sure to share with your friends. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!